I am pleased to say I think we're making some progress into this Hermes journey. Hi guys, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name is May, also known as Mrs. Leva here on YouTube, and if this is your first time catching this Hermes unboxing video, I will leave my first Hermes unboxing video down below for you all. I did go into detail in that video of how I have officially started my Hermes journey, if we can call it that. We are all aware of the hoops and jumps that we need to make in order to get offered a Hermes Birkin or Kelly bag, or one of their quota bags for that matter. And as I mentioned in that video, that is my ultimate holy grail handbag. As the handbag lover that I am, I would love to be able to own one of those very special pieces in my collection. So thankfully I actually connected really well with the SA that helped me the last time that I was in the boutique. Previous to that, I had just sort of walked in and just dealt with different people. So I get into detail in that video. I'm not going to go too much into detail in this video, but we are here for a double unboxing, which I'm super excited for. My birthday was a couple of days back, and my husband surprised me with two pieces that I did have on my wish list. I also want to go through my wish list at the end of this video with you guys, just to share with you what's currently on my mind. Without further ado, let's get into the first one, and we're going to start with the smallest one, but not smallest one first. And also, this was not intentional, but can we talk about this little matchy-matchy moment? So we're gonna jump into the first one. As I said, my birthday was a couple of days back, and my husband surprised me with not one, but two pieces. I was totally taken aback when I saw the second box. He actually had the sweetest detail. He gave me one of the boxes the day before my birthday, and he said, "This is your last Hermes box as a 24-year-old, I wish. This is your last Hermes box as a 34-year-old. And then he gave me the second box the morning of my birthday and said, "This is your first Hermes box as a 35-year-old. So I just thought that detail was super sweet on his part. Here we have the first little box, and I am very new to this whole Hermes bags and boxes, so I honestly had no idea what could be in here. And when I opened it, I was so excited. So let me stop chatting and let's get into it. If you have a few Hermes pieces in your collection, you might have already guessed what's in here, but I honestly did not know until I fully opened everything. So we do have a belt. You guys know I love me a good belt, especially a reversible belt. I have a few in my collection, but as I went into the Hermes website to sort of start creating my wish list, I did see this one and I fell in love. It is a gold and black reversible belt. They have a ton of color combinations which you can choose from. The main reason why I wanted this one in particular is because of the size. I believe this is 13 millimeters, if I'm not mistaken, but I'll make sure to have all the details on screen for you. And I wanted this just for a nice, very dainty cinch-in sort of belt. I love wearing blazers, as you can tell. I also love styling them with a belt just to cinch in my waist a little bit. And I felt like something slim like this would be perfect. Now, I do gotta say, I gotta go into the store and actually exchange it because my hubby went a little bit over with my size. So I already spoke with my SA and she told me that there was not a problem at all, that I could go in. So hopefully I'll be going in the next couple of days. But I just wanted to already unbox and share with you guys because I do want to start using the second piece, which we'll get into in a minute. But this is the buckle that I went with, which I also thought was so cute and so dainty. But they do have a ton of smaller buckles, which are fairly new on the website because I hadn't seen them previously. However, this one definitely caught my eye first, and I felt like it was classic enough that you can style with anything. You also don't have the very bold H that some of the other buckles do have. I do have other ones, but I do talk about all the time how Sometimes I don't want a loud logo on my belt just because it also limits what handbag I can pair with it. So for that reason, I thought that this one would be perfect to have, especially to cinch over a nice little dress or even a blazer, even a blouse for that matter. I just feel like the possibilities are endless in the way that I can style this belt, especially with the color I went with. And here we have box number 2. Now this one might give it away a little bit, so let's get right into it and then we'll chat about it. So we do have a beautiful box here. I'm so excited to start building a little Hermes box tower. There we have the ribbon, this is the box, and inside there is a pair of shoes. And I think I mentioned these in that previous unboxing that I did, but my husband actually surprised me with the beautiful Hermes jelly sandals. I know they have a name, I'll pop them up on the screen, but I know I'm also gonna butcher it. So here we have them both, and it is in the color black. They currently have them available in 2 different colors, in a beautiful stunning cobalt blue and then a turquoise color. But you guys know, if you aren't new around here, you know my style, you know my vibe. Black is my way to go. I love my Valentino Jelly Rock Stud sandals. I wear those things all the time whenever we're going anywhere tropical. I also rave about the fact of how easy they are to dress up and down. However, they definitely need a rest from time to time. So when I went into the store the first time, I actually went to try these on because I had seen them a few times. And I ended up getting my Hermes Oasis sandals, which I'm still in the process of breaking them in, so I'll keep you guys updated on that one. However, these definitely stuck in the back of my mind and I added them into a little curated wish list which I created. My husband told me, hey, send me that wish list to see if I can pick up anything for your birthday, and then he surprised me with these. I'm also really excited that they do have, once again, that chain detail on them. I feel like not only are they obviously casual enough for the pool or the beach, but you can also style them with a nice little linen set or even a maxi dress. I'm very excited to start using them as well because I have raved about how comfortable my Valentino Jelly Rock Studs are. So I'm not expecting any less from these. I did want to mention really quick sizing on these. So they don't have half sizes, they only have full sizes. And I did go up a half a size basically. So on slides, I'm usually a 7.5. I opted for an 8 on these and they fit perfectly. So I definitely recommend, if you are in between a half size, to just go up that full size. So now that I've shared both pieces with you guys, let's go ahead and dive into the little wish list which I said I've put together. I have mentioned this previously, but I definitely want to go in and check out one of their Click H bracelets. I am a very casual dresser, but I love a good fun jewelry piece to add as a finishing touch whenever I am getting ready. And I feel like those can be really fun to incorporate. I do want to go towards the slimmer options that they do offer. I know they have a ton of beautiful colors to pick from, but for me in particular, to start off, I feel like a neutral would be the way to go. Staying on the accessories note, I do want to add one of their beautiful scarves into my collection. I do live in Miami, so fall and winter are still very warm down here. So for that reason, I feel like a silk scarf would be ideal. It is very lightweight, so I'll be able to incorporate it into my outfits during those seasons and even take it into spring and summer if it does have some sort of pop of color. Now, I have shared before, but I basically have a little Hermes nail polish collection going on. I post about it on my Instagram all the time and joke with you guys that with those nail polishes, I'm definitely going to get that bag call at some point. However, I really do enjoy the nail polish overall. They last on my nails really long. Like, I take it off because I get bored of the colors and I just want to put on another color. But I did actually keep one on for a 7-day period, and I shared with you on Instagram how it had not even chipped. I don't use their base coat or their top coat. I use my own, and it's still one of my best long-lasting nail polishes. So for that reason, I do want to continue adding some more of their nail polish colors into my collection. I also want to try out their lip oil. I did see someone try on TikTok a color. I'll pop it up on the screen, and it was beautiful. It's sort of like this deep purple color, but it's very pretty. I feel it's really nice for summer as well as taking it into fall and winter. And I hope that they are moisturizing. I do have the Dior lip glow oils, And even though those give your lips a really pretty shine, they aren't as moisturizing as I would like for them to be, and you do have to reapply them a couple of times. So if you do have any of Hermes's lip oils at the moment, let me know down below what your thoughts are and if they are moisturizing. And then last but not least, I did want to get into shoes. I am hoping that I can break in my Hermes Oasis sandals and that they are comfortable to wear. So far, they haven't been uncomfortable, but they're not that type of sandal that I know I'm going to grab if I'm going to be walking for 4 or 5 hours. So I do feel like they're still going through that little bit of a break-in period. If they end up being as comfortable as I want them to be, then I definitely want to add them in the gold and in the taupe color. Again, those are the colors that I ultimately want to have my handbags in. So I feel like if I add those colors into my collections, then the bags are slowly going to creep in as well. And then I also want to be able to try out the Legend sandals. I did talk about them, I think, when I did my Portugal haul of what I've got in Portugal, because I ended up going into the Hermes store there and tried them on. They look very pretty. I think they are a perfect addition to my wardrobe, again, because I am such a casual dresser that the wedge really adds that height that I need, but at the same time, it's not a super elegant sandal. And in the color gold, I just think they look absolutely stunning. So those are another pair that I have on my wish list to potentially go on and try and maybe add as well. That does it for my little double Hermes unboxing and updated Hermes wish list. Let me know if you have any of these pieces that I mentioned on my wish list down below in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts, what your opinions are, if they have or haven't worked out for you. And I will continue sharing with you guys whenever I do go into the store, how that goes, what I end up getting, what doesn't work out for me, what I remove from the wish list, what I add to the wish list, just so you guys can come along on this journey with me. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you are new around here, I would love for you to consider subscribing down below. I will link the video which I spoke about here for you guys to check out in case you missed it. But as always, thank you so much for taking some time to watch today, and I hope to catch you all in my next one. Bye everyone.